Hi guys, well, it's been a while since I've spoke to you, so I said I'm not sort of at the point yet where I want to do a full live session, so I'll sort of just give a quick recap on what's going on at the minute. Right, the front end is away. I should have that back tomorrow night. That's actually coming together really nicely. You've seen the last couple of posts I put up, and it's actually looking really well. What I'm at the moment now is I'm getting the shed sorted out for assembly. I'm starting the assembly today, well, to the point that I'm finishing off the engine at the moment, taking off the tape, tapping the holes after the paint, because what you'll get is when you paint something from scratch, you get a build-up of paint inside the treads, so they've all got to be tapped back out and all the loose paint has got to be blown out of them. The same applies to the frame. I'm going to start prepping the frame today because, again, all the threaded holes have to be tapped on that, because you get powder coat build up inside, and what you'll end up doing is you'll end up binding bolts and shearing bolts and just be a complete bloody mess. So that's going to be done today, with the aim of possibly getting the engine into the frame today. If not, I'll have the engine in the frame tomorrow. So once I can get the engine in the frame, then I can start sort of thinking about putting the front and the back end on it. So what I'm actually going to do is I've a sort of a collection of small parts, little bits of springs and brackets and just basically small little bits and pieces, a lot of which have still got to be painted. So what I'm actually going to do is, as I build, I'm going to assemble what I have, and I'm going to touch up a few bits and pieces and paint a few little bits and pieces, because some stuff's going to get scratched, inevitably. So basically, I'll work that as best I can. So that's pretty much where we are at the moment. I'll give a quick recap. I'll be in Jer's shop tomorrow, Jer Connan's workshop. I'll do a video from there and basically show you what's going on and what's going on with the build and how it's progressing, and give you a quick run through the front end and how the front end is going to work. So before I actually do it, what I'll do now is I'll do a quick swap around, I think. Yep, I'll do a quick swap around, just show you what's going on. 1 second now. Oh, for Christ's sake. So anyway, look, I can't figure out how to switch this phone backwards, so I will do a quick rip from the front of the phone. So that's the engine now as it's finished. What I'm actually doing at the moment now is I've taken the covers off. I'm doing the treads, getting them all sorted out. I'll be taking I've covers on the manifolds here. They're taped over to stop any paint from going down into the valves, because you don't want that. Again, if you're painting stuff, I have the fuel pump here. Hang on, where the bloody hell is it? There it is. The inlet and the outlet from the fuel pump, make sure and tape things like that. Make sure and tape them off, because you don't want paint there, because what end up happening is the petrol will dissolve it and it'll end up inside your carburetors. So you don't need that. Anyway, guys, here's the frame. Frame looks absolutely fantastic. Made a really nice job with beautiful colour. So I'm going to be prepping that now all day today. Sorry about the camera. I haven't figured out how to turn around the bloody camera on this thing yet. I'm not exactly what you'd call tech savvy. So that's the story with the frame. I'll step back a small bit, just give you an idea of what's what. There you go. I have all my collection of stuff here. On this side, it's all underneath that blue sheet. There's some stuff hanging underneath. There's more stuff on the floor. The stuff I was talking about, I have a sort of a collection of bits and bobs all over here. I'll touch them and do them as I go, because there's no point. I've things like calipers in here which have to be rebuilt, and there's no point in painting them until they've been rebuilt, because otherwise the paint will only lift with brake fluid and whatever getting involved in them. And I must clean up the exhaust and get them all sorted as well. So right guys, so that's the basic sort of recap, so to speak, on where I am at the moment with all of this. I'll be flat out now, because I'm actually a fair ways behind, because I was waiting for parts, I'm waiting for bits and pieces. COVID-19 is a pain in the flipping arse, because it's very hard to get parts, and they're slow to come. So, but look, we have 90% of what I need now. I'm picking up the carburetors today, so they'll need painting. So other than that, it's all go really. So listen, I will talk to you soon, and thanks very much for all the following. I'm up to 14,500 followers, which is absolutely amazing. I never for 1 minute thought when I started all this out that I was going to get sort of that much following. But thanks very much. It's fantastic. And I will talk to you all soon. And once again, I'd appreciate it. Keep liking and sharing and following, and throw on an old comment every now and then. The comments are very, very much appreciated. Some of them are very constructive and helpful. Some are just taking the piss, but that's okay too. So listen, guys, happy Sunday, and we'll talk to you all soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.